I'm Taña. I'm 50 and I have 3 kids. I have 1 husband, an educator by profession. My kids are homeschooled for 7 years. That's where I really practiced my profession. It was difficult, but with that came along also opportunities to help out my husband set up an advertising company. After that came an opportunity to partner with a good friend of mine, and we were able to create Dreamy Books. It's a personalized book for kids. At the same time, I was offered to be part of Cityway Printing Services as the business development manager. I'm very adaptable. Here, I have always been praying that for God to just lead me where I can serve more. What I'm able to bring to the table is not just about getting clients, but it's really about being able to serve them well. I'm also part of Soroptimist. It's a civic organization. It's a foundation for advocating for women and girls. Very, very specific, women and girls. For education and because we know that it's not equal. Basically, because I'm an educator by profession, we have a program called Dream It, Be It program, and we hold workshops for grade 10 students so that they will know what they can be for college, that they can pursue it. I focus usually on strengths and the visioning of what they can be, because we service the public school sector as well. So we also have scholarship programs where they are given grants. But these are students, no matter what age, even if some are married, but they're pursuing it, but they're doing something, like they're selling whatever, but they're putting themselves through college. So we help them out. Then we also partner with certain barangays in our areas, and we do livelihood programs for women. Soroptimist is like, they used to say it's for older generation. But it's not, because it's a voluntary, and we have actually a member who's in her 20s. So somebody also in her 30s. And they're able to inject something that's new. So that's something that is very important. And Soroptimist, actually, I think we started the women's desk with PNP. So we also partner with PNP. Adaptable, somebody with empathy and compassion. I would say my mom. She pursued college, a college degree, in her 30s with 4 kids already. Did her MA in her 40s and topped it at that, while working at DBP and also teaching college at PSBA. I would say that my mom has always been very compassionate and kind and has a lot of empathy. She rolled with the punches but pursued it. And another one would be my former principal in Miriam College Child Study Center, Mrs. Morales. She has a lot of heart, and she led with a lot of love for her people, but she's also very driven. My role models are not the more popular people, but really the people I am able to connect with and deal with most of the time, because they're not like I aspire to be like them, that's very far off. But because I get to see them on a regular basis, it becomes more tangible and real. Here, I would say that it's not a specific achievement, but rather how I attack or respond to changes and challenges. So I think that's something that what I'm able to bring to the table is not just about getting clients, but it's really about being able to serve them well. Yeah. I'm learning to say no. Not really compartmentalizing, but learning to know when it's too much already and when to just really take a step back. My morning routine, I do mat pilates when I wake up and I do my meditation. I just always tell myself, sometimes it gets to be so busy, but I just tell myself, look, it's just 20 minutes. What's 20 minutes? So I do, I do that. So because most especially of my age, I started that a little bit after pandemic. Because of my age, it's perimenopause. So there's a lot of changes happening in my body already. The breathing, when you move, helps me a lot. But it's very kind to my body rather than just, but I also do strength training, but it's like, it's softer for me. And then I had a very difficult year. And I went through surgical menopause. I recently lost my mom. So that adds to all the anxiety. And the Pilates really helps me. The exercise, because even during because it's surgical menopause, abrupt, diba? Grabe the anxiety. Grabe it's like I couldn't breathe. And exercising really helped my mental health. I like it. When I went around, you have a lot of different offerings that is fit for anyone. And I think, the nice body is like an after thing, it's just it's an effect. But I would say the exercise really helps with the mental health. So, and if you have, if you're healthy there, you're able to manage whatever, because it doesn't go away, of course. Sometimes the anxiety doesn't really go away, but you're able to manage it better, I would say. At least for my case, I can't speak for everyone. So, but for my case, just 15 minutes of movement helps a lot. For me, advocating for oneself. And as I visited my sister, and we were talking about what we wanted to go back to and what we wanted to change. It's really about going back and knowing myself and advocating for myself. If I did that, then perhaps things would change also. Self-awareness, know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you get to know your strengths, and then you're able to now break barriers and be limitless. Just take a step back and have a moment to yourself and do self-care. Be in a supportive group of community with your family and friends as well. Support and collaboration, it's not about competition, just like what we say in BNI. What they always emphasize on is collaboration. Sometimes our services overlap. We do give way. It's like, okay, let me focus here. I know we can do more when I share the load. So it's really about sharing the load and collaborating. To love myself. That's from my mom. To love myself and to take care of myself. As a woman, we have so many roles. You can be a caregiver to your parents, be a mom to humans, you can be a mom to pet, and then you're taking on leadership roles, working to provide, to help provide, you're helping your family. At the end of the day, remember when we're in the plane, we're supposed to get the oxygen first before we help somebody else. So I think that's the most important thing. Probably because I'm older, so there's more wisdom. But it's like, but it is true. How can you manage to take care of others if you're not taking care of yourself?